My beloved brothers and sisters, feeling drained by life's struggles, what if I told you that just one simple nightly habit could transform your strength, calm your mind, and prepare you to conquer tomorrow? Stay with me because what I'm about to share will change the way you end your day forever. Think about the moments in your day, the challenges you faced, the moments that tested your patience, and the times you felt drained or defeated. It's easy to let those struggles dominate your mind, replaying them over and over, especially at night when the world is quiet and your thoughts are loud. But here's something powerful you can do before you close your eyes. Reflect on your day with gratitude. Gratitude might sound simple, almost too simple, but it has this incredible ability to shift your perspective entirely. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, you start noticing what went right. Even if it's just small things, a smile from a stranger, a warm meal, a kind word from someone you love, or even just the fact that you made it through another day. These small sparks of goodness, when recognized, fuel your heart and mind with strength you might not realize you had. Gratitude isn't about pretending your struggles don't exist. It's about acknowledging that even amidst the hardships, life still offers moments of light. When you take time before sleeping to consciously list or think about these blessings, you create a habit that rewires your mind. You are training yourself to notice the positives, to find hope even in difficult circumstances. The human mind has this tendency to fixate on pain and problems, but gratitude acts like a gentle hand, guiding your thoughts toward peace and balance. You don't need a long, complicated routine. It can be as simple as thinking of 3 things that happened today that brought you even the smallest sense of comfort, joy, or relief. They don't have to be monumental. In fact, often the smallest things carry the deepest impact. By focusing on them, you are not just ending your day on a positive note, but you are also preparing your mind and heart for rest. You allow yourself to sleep knowing that the world isn't only full of challenges. It is also full of moments of mercy, kindness, and opportunity. This practice also strengthens your resilience. When you consistently remind yourself of the good, your mind becomes stronger at facing difficulties. You begin to see that struggles are temporary, that each day brings its mix of trials and blessings, and that you have the capacity to endure. Gratitude before sleep acts like a shield, guarding you against despair, hopelessness, and negative thoughts that can otherwise take root when the day ends. It cultivates a quiet confidence, a calm that seeps into your dreams and even influences the way you wake up the next day. So tonight, before you drift off, pause and reflect. Let your mind wander through the moments that made you feel alive, moments that reminded you that life, even in its struggles, is still a gift. By practicing gratitude, you are not just ending your day. You are strengthening yourself, building resilience, and preparing your soul for the challenges of tomorrow. This is the simple yet profound step that can transform your nights and empower your mornings. As the day winds down and you prepare to sleep, your mind can feel heavy with the weight of everything that happened. Thoughts of mistakes, regrets, arguments, or worries about the future often flood in, keeping you restless and tense. It's natural to carry these burdens, but if you let them linger, they can weaken your spirit and disrupt your peace. That's why it's so important to consciously let go of negative thoughts before sleeping. This doesn't mean ignoring your problems or pretending they don't exist. It means acknowledging them, addressing what you can, then releasing the rest. By doing this, you give yourself the gift of mental freedom, allowing your mind and heart to rest fully. One effective way to release these thoughts is to simply observe them without judgment. Picture them as leaves floating down a river. Acknowledge them, but let them drift away instead of holding onto them tightly. When you catch yourself replaying a harsh word, a missed opportunity, or a moment of fear, remind yourself that these thoughts do not define you. You are more than your worries. You are resilient, capable, and deserving of peace. This conscious release is an act of strength, not weakness, because it shows that you have control over where your energy goes. It can also be helpful to verbalize or write down what's troubling you. Journaling before sleep is a simple yet powerful habit. Write down what you are worried about, your frustrations, or even your fears for tomorrow. Seeing them on paper allows you to detach from them mentally, understanding that while these issues exist, they do not have to consume you. Once you've acknowledged them, make a conscious decision to set them aside for the night. You can even tell yourself, I will deal with this tomorrow with a clear mind. This mental boundary protects your rest and gives your brain a chance to reset. Replacing negative thoughts with calming, positive ones is another essential step. Focus on things that bring you comfort or inspiration. Remind yourself of your strengths, the challenges you've already overcome, and the people or moments that bring joy into your life. Visualizing positive outcomes or moments of peace can quiet the inner chatter and create a sense of calm that naturally lulls you into rest. Over time, this habit trains your mind to prioritize constructive, uplifting thoughts rather than dwelling on what drains your energy. By letting go of negativity before sleeping, you prepare yourself to wake up refreshed and mentally stronger. You create a nightly ritual of cleansing your mind, turning off the mental replay of struggles and replacing them with calm and clarity. This simple practice strengthens your resilience and allows you to face the next day with renewed focus, energy, and confidence. Take a moment tonight to release what no longer serves you and let your mind rest in peace, knowing that you are in control of your thoughts and your inner strength remains intact. As the day comes to a close and you prepare to rest, one of the most powerful ways to regain your strength is to reconnect with Allah. Life's struggles can leave us feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and sometimes even lost. But turning to Allah before sleep can replenish your heart and restore your inner calm. This connection is not just about asking for help or forgiveness. It's about grounding yourself in the reality that you are never truly alone. When you make a habit of engaging in dua, dhikr, or quiet reflection before sleeping, you create a sanctuary for your soul where worries fade and hope takes root. The beauty of reconnecting with Allah lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require elaborate rituals or perfect words. Even a sincere Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, or Astaghfirullah can shift your mindset profoundly. These words remind you of Allah's mercy, power, and presence, allowing you to release tension and stress that have built up throughout the day. As you recite these praises, imagine your heart being washed clean of anxiety and negativity. You are acknowledging that while you face struggles, there is a higher power guiding you, listening to you, and providing for you in ways you may not even see. This awareness alone can bring immense peace. Making dua before sleeping is another way to strengthen your spiritual armor. Pour your heart out to Allah. Share your fears, your worries, your regrets, and even your small joys. Speak to Him as you would to a caring friend, knowing that He understands your struggles better than anyone. The act of speaking your thoughts aloud or silently to Allah creates a release, almost like setting down a heavy burden that you no longer need to carry alone. When you end your day in this way, you are not only seeking guidance and protection, but you are also affirming your trust in Allah's wisdom and timing. Dhikr, the remembrance of Allah, is equally powerful. Repeating phrases of praise or reflection helps anchor your mind, preventing it from drifting into overthinking or negative spirals. This practice slows your racing thoughts, calms your heart, and draws your focus to the eternal truths that surpass daily struggles. It is a reminder that life's difficulties are temporary, and that your strength comes not solely from your own efforts, but from your connection to the one who never abandons you. When this habit becomes consistent, your nights transform. Sleep is no longer a time of restless worry. It becomes a period of spiritual restoration. You wake up feeling more centered, more resilient, and better equipped to handle whatever challenges the day may bring. By reconnecting with Allah before sleep, you are actively strengthening your faith, nurturing your soul, and building a foundation of peace that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. Tonight, make the choice to end your day in the remembrance of Allah and let your heart rest in the comfort and strength that only He can provide. As the day comes to a close, our minds often race with thoughts about tomorrow, tasks we need to complete, challenges we might face, or problems that seem unsolvable. It's easy to become consumed by these worries, replaying scenarios and imagining worst-case outcomes. This habit can leave you feeling anxious and restless, making it nearly impossible to rest. But there's a simple yet powerful practice you can do before sleeping. Plan for tomorrow, but don't obsess over it. Writing down your tasks, priorities, or goals allows you to set intentions for the next day without letting your mind spiral out of control. It's a way of saying, I am prepared, but I am also at peace. When you take a few minutes to organize your thoughts and jot down what needs to be done, you create a mental boundary between the day that has passed and the day that is coming. Your mind stops trying to carry the entire weight of tomorrow while you sleep. By externalizing your plans on paper or a note, you signal to your brain that these responsibilities are acknowledged and will be addressed at the right time. This act alone can reduce anxiety and provide a sense of control over what might otherwise feel overwhelming. Planning for tomorrow also allows you to focus on what is truly important. Often we get caught up in unnecessary details or worries that never materialize. By listing the key tasks or goals, you prioritize your energy for what truly matters, ensuring that when morning comes, you are focused and efficient. It's a way of preparing without carrying the burden of overthinking, which can drain your mental and emotional energy. But the crucial part of this practice is to avoid obsessing over your plans. Once you've written them down or mentally acknowledged them, give yourself permission to let go for the night. Obsessing about what could go wrong or trying to predict every outcome only increases stress. Instead, trust that you will handle tomorrow when it arrives with a fresh mind and renewed energy. This trust is not passive. It's an active acknowledgement that you have done what you can today, and that rest is an essential part of preparation. This habit also strengthens discipline and self-awareness. By regularly planning, you develop clarity about your priorities, your strengths, and areas where you need improvement. You learn to separate productive preparation from unnecessary worry. Over time, this practice trains your mind to focus on action rather than anxiety, and it allows your evenings to become a period of calm reflection rather than mental chaos. As you lie down tonight, take a moment to list what must be done tomorrow and then consciously set it aside. Allow your mind to rest, knowing that you have planned wisely and that tomorrow will unfold with the energy and focus you've cultivated tonight. As the day winds down and you prepare to rest, it's easy to overlook the importance of caring for your body and mind before sleep. Our struggles often leave us physically and emotionally drained, and without conscious self-care, that exhaustion can accumulate, leaving us weaker over time. That's why focusing on self-healing habits before sleeping is essential. These habits are not about grand gestures or elaborate routines. They are small, intentional actions that recharge your energy, calm your mind, and prepare your body to heal and regenerate overnight. One of the simplest yet most effective habits is gentle physical activity. Light stretching or yoga before bed can release tension from your muscles, ease stiffness, and improve circulation, all of which signal your body that it's time to relax. Often we carry the stress of the day in our shoulders, neck, or back without realizing it. Taking just a few minutes to move deliberately and mindfully helps release that tension, allowing your body to feel lighter and more comfortable as you lie down to sleep. This practice not only improves your physical well-being, but also quiets your mind, creating a sense of calm that supports emotional healing. Another important habit is engaging in calming routines that nurture your mental state. This can include reading something uplifting, listening to soothing music, or simply sitting in silence and reflecting on your day. These activities shift your focus away from the chaos or stress you may have experienced and guide your mind toward peace. By creating a consistent pre-sleep routine, you are signaling to both your mind and body that it is time to transition from the demands of the day to a period of rest and recovery. Nutrition and hydration can also play a role in self-healing before bed. Drinking a warm cup of water or herbal tea can soothe your system, while avoiding heavy meals or caffeine late at night prevents unnecessary strain on your body. Caring for your body in these simple ways communicates a powerful message to yourself that you are worthy of attention, care, and healing. Finally, taking a moment to connect with your emotions and acknowledge your experiences of the day is a subtle but profound habit. Reflect on what challenged you, what lifted you, and how you responded. This kind of emotional self-care strengthens resilience and self-awareness, teaching you to process your experiences rather than letting them weigh you down unconsciously. Combined with physical relaxation and a calm environment, this habit ensures that your body, mind, and spirit are aligned and ready for restorative sleep. By cultivating these self-healing habits before bed, you are not only caring for yourself in the present moment, but you are also building long-term strength, resilience, and well-being. Your struggles may have tested you today, but these intentional actions restore the energy, calm, and clarity you need to face tomorrow with renewed strength. Make tonight a moment to heal, restore, and nurture yourself, knowing that even small habits can transform your nights and empower your days. As night falls and you prepare to sleep, one of the most powerful ways to strengthen yourself is to engage in visualization. Our minds are incredibly influential, and the images we hold in our thoughts can shape how we feel, act, and respond to challenges. If your mind is filled with doubt, fear, or worry, it becomes much harder to face the next day with confidence and energy. But if you take a few moments before sleeping to visualize strength, success, and positivity, you are planting seeds that will guide your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Visualization is not magic. It's a conscious choice to direct your mind toward resilience and hope. Begin by picturing yourself overcoming the challenges that weigh on you. Imagine the struggles that have made you feel weak or uncertain and see yourself facing them with calm, clarity, and determination. Visualize yourself making the right decisions, taking the necessary steps, and feeling the relief and pride of progress. These mental exercises train your brain to believe in your capabilities. Even though it is happening in your mind, the act of envisioning success boosts your confidence, reduces anxiety, and strengthens your inner resolve. It also helps to visualize positive outcomes beyond just challenges. Picture moments of joy, achievement, and peace that you hope to experience. This could be a productive day at school or work, a meaningful conversation with a loved one, or simply feeling calm and energized as you move through the day. By focusing on these positive experiences, you are programming your mind to notice opportunities, act with intention, and embrace the good that is already present in your life. Visualization works because the brain often cannot distinguish vividly imagined experiences from real ones. When you consistently imagine yourself acting with courage and positivity, your mind begins to align your behavior with those images. Visualization before sleep is also a form of mental rehearsal. Just as athletes practice their moves before a game, you are practicing resilience and success in the safe, quiet environment of your mind. It allows you to experiment with solutions, rehearse responses, and anticipate challenges without pressure or risk. By the time morning comes, your mind has already been prepared to act with clarity and focus. The habit of visualizing strength and positivity also fosters gratitude and hope. As you see yourself navigating difficulties successfully, you begin to recognize the tools, support, and inner resources that you already possess. You realize that even in moments of struggle, you have the power to respond wisely, remain patient, and persevere. This awareness builds a foundation of confidence and peace that carries into every area of life. Tonight, take a few quiet moments to imagine your best self, strong, resilient, calm, and capable. See yourself moving through challenges and embracing opportunities with confidence. Let these visions settle in your mind as you drift into sleep, and allow them to guide your thoughts, actions, and spirit tomorrow.